Let your answer prayer be their answer prayer. Who's on your prayer team? So, you know what time it is. Grab your favorite cup, tip it back after you fill it up, and get ready for Coffee for the Culture. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Coffee for the Culture with the one and only Sean Johnson. So, for this week, as I said in the intro, let your answer prayer be their answer prayer. Who's on your prayer team? Literally, let's think about that. If you were putting together, a all-star team of prayer warriors for yourself, who would you put on your team? Now, for some of us, that's a very simple question to answer. But for others, it would be difficult. And I venture to say that it would be difficult because some of us, that's a word I'm trying to say, have been too stubborn to have other people pray with us and for us. I think, part of the thing is whether it's your pride, whether it's, a level of vulnerability that you don't want to go to, or it could be something else. But I think I want us to understand is, as we move along in this series on prayers, that we need a prayer team and some prayer warriors to fight with us and to intercede on our behalf in order for us to be, as strong as we can be in our prayer life. So, this past July, my wife and I really just had a conversation about we wanted people to pray with us. And so, as some of you all know that, we have been experiencing, multiple miscarriages and a lot of things around, pregnancy loss. And so we just got to a point where we thought we've been praying, and yes, we had some family praying with us and a few close people we talked about. And there's, also the occasional when you tell somebody oh yeah, I'm praying for you. I've been thinking about you all, keep you in my thoughts and prayers. But we wanted to be intentional and put together a prayer team. And we're going to compare it to sports in terms of the type of team. Let's just say we had a football squad of people praying for us and praying with us. And in that time, we had people that, prayed with us and for us from a distance. And then we had people that came and joined us. And I can say that truly there was so much power in that. It was such a fruitful experience because we received many answers on things. We received a blessing. My wife and I are 15 weeks into one of the blessings that we were praying for, which was to be pregnant and to move towards bringing a child into this world. And so that was an answered prayer of ours, but it was also an answered prayer of the people who were praying for us. We were praying for, understanding of our finances and financial breakthrough and everything. We had people that, donated to us and that blessed us, but we also got, a better understanding of we need to set some clear financial goals. And I think the other piece is that we got to hear from others about how, through praying for us, their prayer life opened up even greater. And they start praying even deeper and harder and more intentional for things in their own life. And so that's the first part of this. What I want us to understand is that having that team of prayer warriors is so crucial, because you all can come together and be in prayer, but also when you are just feeling so down and out and so tired, you have a team of people that is there to lift you up, that is there to be with you, that you can talk with, and that you can, lean on in such an amazing way. And then the last part of this, that comes when it comes to having a team, is this aspect that it's talked about in James chapter 5, verses 14 through 16, and where it talks about, that if there's any one among you sick, like, let them go to the church, let them go to the elders and be anointed with oil, confessing your sins one to another, to your brethren. And I think what I want us to understand through that is the key piece of that is you're going to the church, yes, to the elders, and you're confessing your sins to another person, but it's that aspect of when you're confessing, they're also praying with you. It's that accountability piece of having a team of people that can hold you accountable, a team of people that can bless you in such a way. And I think that's where we also have to move towards. It's one thing to move from going in solo prayer to, then having that prayer team where everybody's just praying with you all at the same time. You have this certain amount of time. But when you are really feeling like you are stuck and your back is against the wall, are you going to use the team of prayer warriors? So the first part we talking about is having a team of prayer warriors and getting to that point. But then do you know when to go use a team of people that are warriors in the prayer discipline, that are fighting day in and day out for so many of us, because they understand that we are not fighting against flesh and blood, but we are fighting against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And so that's what I want us to understand is, again, who is on your team? What does your all-star squad look like? And that is something that I find most amazing, is because at the end of the day, when I really think about it, some of my best friends are the people that I know I can count on, that are going to go out there and pray so fervently for me, that are going to pray without ceasing. And I think, again, that truly, I know that when all this happens and people see you get through that battle of spiritual warfare, when people see the blessing that you end up with, the answers that you end up with, tell them and watch how excited they get, because they've been praying right there along with you and for you, and they see that your answered prayer becomes their answered prayer. Peace and blessings, everybody.